We've been talking about Moses and the Israelites in Egypt. Yes? And we got through the 10 plagues. What happens next? Well, Pharaoh says, go, leave, get out of here. You've done enough damage. But who did the damage? Pharaoh, because he was given 10 chances to repent, and he refused every single time. Now, when they left, did they go straight towards the coast and follow the sea up around the edge into Palestine? They didn't. They went towards the desert. They went towards the Red Sea. Does that make sense? They're not good swimmers. It's true. Why would they go towards the Red Sea? This isn't just a lake. It's part of the ocean. It connects to the world's oceans. It's salt water. They can't drink it. It's deep water. They can't swim it. They don't have boats. There aren't trees. Why does God lead them towards the ocean? And let's be clear. It's God that's leading them because this is the miracle. All the people leave, and there's hundreds of thousands of them. Ladies at the Philoptochos, we're going to pass the tray after communion. So you can wait, it's all right. So there's hundreds of thousands of them. They're all leaving. They have wagons, they have donkeys, they have all their sheep and their cattle, and they're leaving, and they're going into the desert. Why? Because as soon as they leave, God starts to lead them. There's a big pillar of smoke that goes before them, showing them which way to go. And at night, it's a pillar of fire. So this is impressive. It's pretty clear. Go this way. It's not quite a blinking green light, but otherwise, it might as well be. It's clear. Go this way. And I'm sure they argued. They said, Moses, why are we going into the desert? This does not make sense. So, why are we going into the desert? And Moses just points. Look at the pillar. Big smoke, big fire. That's God. He's leading us out. We can trust him a little bit, right? He got us away from Pharaoh. I know the 10 plagues were bad, but they didn't touch you, right? Because it's true. Even when it was dark, it was daytime for the children of Israel. So the pillar of smoke, the pillar of fire leads them to the water. And then Pharaoh decides, we shouldn't let them go. He changes his mind one more time. Maybe he thinks, these people are too stupid to let them go. They're going towards the water. They're just asking to be brought back. So he sends his army. So there are the children of Israel, the whole bunch of them, their cows and their sheep and their goats and their children, and the big pillar of cloud or fire, and an army and an ocean. It does not look good, right? This is not the situation that you want to wake up to, right? So what happens? Who parts the Red Sea? God parts the Red Sea. And how does he do it? This is important. We like to talk about this. So what's Moses have in his hand? A staff. And what does he do with the staff? He holds it up above the water. And he brings it down like that. And God parts the waters of the Red Sea. And the children of Israel go through on dry land. Even the moisture is pulled away. It's not muddy anymore. They go through. And I describe it, but you've seen movies, I hope, that show the fish and the whales on either side. It's cool. It's amazing. It's a miracle. They go through. And Pharaoh's army shows up, and they see the walls of water, and they think, this is a little bit crazy. Can our gods do that? We have to go through. Okay, I don't want to go through. But they start to chase the Israelites through. And when they come out the other side, Moses takes his staff, and what does he do then? Does he go like this again? No, he goes like this. Now we know this because it says so in the hymns of the church. And think about this. And when he goes like this, God lets the waters go, and they come in and they cover the army of Pharaoh, and the Israelites are safe outside of Egypt. Couple things. Why do you think God would want to deliver the children of Israel from Egypt by means of water? What does that sound like? What's the significance? Why water? This is kind of obvious if you think about it. You're here. What do you think? Why would God lead them through water? He wouldn't have to do a miracle otherwise. He could just lead them along the sea. But he takes them to the water, where they can only be saved if he does a miracle with the water. Why? Why? To heal them, that's right. But why water? You remember. What happened on the day that you lit your sister's hair on fire? Or was it her that lit your hair on fire? No, your dad was on the other side of the Solea. I remember, because then he wasn't, and he came over. Anyway, on the day that you lit your sister's hair on fire, or that your sister's hair lit on fire, what was happening? And what happens in a baptism? And what happens when we get baptized? We go through the... What's in the font? Oil? Orange juice? What's in the baptismal font? Water. Why would God lead the children of Israel through the Red Sea to save them? Because now they're all baptized. They have been saved from slavery through water. Remember that. This is important. When we baptize, we are remembering that this is how God saves, through water. Now what else? Moses parts the Red Sea with a staff of wood, and it goes this way to part it, and this way to close it again. What's that look like? It's a cross, okay? So all the way back here, thousands of years ago, long before Jesus came, we have signs of baptism, we have signs of the cross, showing us how God saves. That's all I wanted you to know. Remember that. God saves through water with baptism, and he saves through the cross, even there at the Red Sea. So remember that. Now we have the Israelites out into the desert, and we're going to see how they are so repentant and faithful and trusting for the next few weeks. Or maybe not. That's next time. Now please stand up, go to the narthex, come down for Holy Communion, and then go 6th grade and up to the Parthenon room to get ready, 5th grade and